Ever feel like reality is just a little off? Like something's not quite right? Well, get ready because it's about to get a whole lot weirder. AI is not just changing our world, it's rewriting the very rules of normal. Brace yourselves. You might think you know AI. You've seen the headlines, maybe even used it yourself, but you haven't seen anything yet. We're diving deep into the unsettling reality of what AI is about to do to your life. Forget flying cars. We're talking about something far more profound and seriously weird. Here are 16 ways AI is going to make life strange. I'd love to hear what you think about AI. Does it make you feel excited or worried about the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're not just showing you the future, we're taking you on a guided tour of the weirdest corners of tomorrow, where the everyday collides with the utterly bizarre. It's a place where what you know starts to unravel. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about reality. Ready to see how AI is playing puppet master with your mind? Imagine you're online, clicking, scrolling, reading, and all the time, multiple AIs are watching. It's tracking your every move, every pause, every hesitation. It's building a detailed digital profile of your thoughts, your preferences, your habits. It's learning what you want, what you avoid, what makes you tick. And then it starts to subtly influence you, what ads you see, what articles pop up, even the political opinions that it presents. AI is silently shaping your reality, your worldview. That's not just weird, that's terrifying. A hidden influence on your mind every single day. And the crazy thing is, most people have no idea this is happening. It's a silent takeover of your thoughts. And that's just the start. Now, if that thought has you feeling a little uneasy, just wait. Because if AI can control your mind, what else can it do? Well, forget human soldiers. AI is taking over warfare. It's being integrated into autonomous weapons, machines that can make life or death decisions without human intervention. Think about that. A machine making the ultimate decision. No human input. No accountability. And then there's the conflict propaganda. AI is being used to create deepfakes, fake news, false information. Things that look and sound completely real, but are totally fake. AI is making the future of conflict terrifying and unbelievably weird. The rules of engagement have completely changed, and not for the better. This is an arms race that has already started and is not going to stop anytime soon. And it begs the question, how smart is this AI really? Well, the moment AI surpasses human intelligence, this is called AGI. It's not a science fiction movie anymore. It's closer than you think. Some say AGI will arrive in 2025, others 2029. The singularity, the point when machines get smarter than us, is just around the corner. This is predicted to be sometime between 2030 and 2045. Forget the robots from sci-fi. We're not talking about that. We're talking about an AI that could soon solve problems we can't even begin to understand or control. And if that happens, the singularity is a possible future, and let's face it, it's going to be really, really weird. It's a point where our understanding of the world will be completely transformed. It's truly mind-bending to think about, but are all the AIs on the same side? Well, the answer to that question is probably not. Imagine AI systems battling it out, like a digital war of the worlds. You have AI created by corporations that want profits, completely clashing with AI created for other uses. These rival AI systems, created by competing nations and corporations, could cause global instability. It's like having multiple drivers in the same car, all trying to drive in different directions. It's a recipe for digital chaos, and that's just weird. And this leads us to the next point. So where is all this AI data being stored? And what is it actually doing? Well, AI isn't just learning, it's guarding the world's most sensitive data, from personal information to top secret government details. AI manages it all. The problem? It lacks transparency. We don't really know how it stores all this data. We don't know how it uses the data. We don't know what could happen if the wrong people gain access. AI is becoming the gatekeeper to crucial information. That alone is pretty weird, don't you think? And it begs the question, what does all this data actually mean for our privacy? Well, the answer is that AI is ending your privacy everywhere. Every move you make, every breath you take, AI is watching you. AI-powered surveillance can track individuals in real time using facial recognition, analyzing emotions, all sorts of metrics. It's governments, corporations, just about everyone is using it. And it's all eroding your personal privacy little by little. Recent reports say that over 5,000 cities in the world have installed AI-capable cameras on the streets. The places you go, the things you do, the people you talk to, all of this information is being collected, tracked, and stored without you having any real say in it. And that is incredibly unsettling. It's like you're in a car on autopilot and there is no way to get your hands on the wheel. Another covert project, delivery vans, like Amazon for example, and others, have cameras recording all the time while driving around making deliveries. They see millions of car license plates and have GPS locations. There have been recent exposés that this has turned into a data business for them. They sell the time and locations of specific cars to the highest bidder. Maybe they will eventually also do facial recognition as well. AI surveillance is making the very concept of privacy incredibly weird and incredibly unsettling. And the sense of losing control should be enough to keep anyone awake at night. If you're feeling uneasy, then maybe we should talk about the ethics of it all. Well, the truth is, when AI messes up, who's really to blame? AI systems operate as black boxes, making decisions that even the developers can't understand. And because we don't understand how these machines are making decisions, it's impossible to know who is accountable when it goes wrong. Think about it. If a self-driving car kills someone, who do you blame? The driver? The company that made the car? The AI itself? AI's lack of transparency creates an ethical crisis and makes the future very weird. And this leads us to an even more unsettling point. AI is about to know you better than you know yourself and manipulate your feelings. Emotional AI can analyze your micro-expressions, tone of voice, your heart rate, everything about you. And then it can use that to manipulate you, to target you. AI can use all of that information to try to sell you something, influence you politically, and a million other things. An AI that can control your feelings. Talk about weird. And the issue with AI and power isn't just about control of your emotions. Well, it's also about the literal energy it requires. All that AI processing power, it's costing billions. Training AI models requires huge amounts of energy, massive data centers. It's all rarely talked about, and it has an extreme negative impact on the current energy systems and availability. The good news about this is eventually it will be fine, when energy becomes cheap and abundant due to the rise in energy technology. And with these benefits the AI creates, who is it all helping? Because the truth is that who gets the AI benefits and who gets left behind is incredibly uneven. AI's benefits are not evenly distributed. It's possible that it will leave marginalized groups further behind. Unequal access will only deepen existing inequalities. The people that have access to the AI are the people that are already doing well. A future where some thrive with AI and others are left behind? That's truly weird. And it's a problem we need to solve. And it's not just about access to technology. but also access to being part of the conversation. That's right, because what AI actually shows is not some impartial view, because AI might seem neutral, but it is reflecting the bias of those that create it. AI systems reflect the priorities and biases of their creators. If it's created in the US, it will show an American bias. In different countries, different biases. Think of facial recognition programs that are built to only recognize one type of face, or hiring algorithms that are only built for one type of job application. The fact that AI is biased because of the people that made it, that's just weird and unfair. I'd be interested to hear your perspective. Have you ever experienced bias in technology? Share your personal story in the comments. And these types of systems will also have a big impact on how we learn in the future. Because as AI becomes more and more interwoven in our lives, it will leave an impact on our education. Is AI the key to education or the end of creativity? AI can personalize learning and make things more accessible. But what happens if we become over-reliant on the technology? If we stop using our brains and just depend on AI to do everything for us? The idea of a life run by AI that removes our creativity, that's an incredibly weird concept. And it's not just learning, it's about how we interact. Because AI is making us depend on machines more than each other. AI is changing the way we behave and interact. We become more dependent on machines and have emotional connections with AI systems. It's like we are outsourcing our thinking, our memory, our emotions to an external device. We use AI to make decisions for us, and children are being raised with it. And they are starting to develop different ideas about what intelligence actually is. Our relationships and our very sense of self, redefined by AI. Pretty weird, right? Next up, man and machine. The idea of merging with technology isn't just about AI taking over the world. It also extends to the concept of transhumanism. The belief that we can merge with technology to fundamentally enhance our physical and mental capabilities. Think about it. Using AI-powered implants to boost memory, improve vision, or even extend our lifespans. It's the idea of going beyond what it means to be human. Transhumanists believe that technology can help us overcome disease, aging, and even death, creating a new form of human. But what does that mean for our sense of self, if our minds and bodies are enhanced by machines? Where do we draw the line between human and artificial? What happens when we start to become something more than human? What are the ethical and philosophical implications? It's a concept that goes beyond the weirdness of AI. It's about the very evolution of our species. Or is this also an area that should give us pause? And with all this new tech, is there a place for humans in the future? Well, the good news is that AI isn't the end of all human creativity. In fact, it can be used to create amazing new opportunities. Because AI is revolutionizing art, music, and literature, creating things we never thought possible. But also, humans are still finding amazing ways to use their own creativity, critical thinking, and empathy. In the face of all this new AI, the power of human creativity is still one of our greatest strengths, something that the machines may never really replicate. The fact that we can use both and are innovating with both, that is just, well, weird, but also amazing. And with all this new creativity, there's a barrage of new info online lately. Where is it all coming from? Well, that's because most of what you see online might not even be made by humans anymore. AI is rapidly generating content, deep fake videos, whole websites. It's a concept they call dead internet theory, and it means that most of the content that you will see is not made by actual people. And if this is the case, say 99.9% of all content is generated by AI, what is real and what is fake? It will be impossible to tell the difference. A world where everything online is made by AI, and we can't tell what is real or fake. That's a seriously weird and worrying thought. And this isn't some far-off future. It's already happening right now, and it's going to get even weirder. To give you a glimpse of what all this could mean, we asked an AI to predict what the future might look like. Here's what it came up with. In the future, you will find that everything that you thought you knew has completely changed. You will need to rely on AI to tell you what is real and what is not. And eventually, you might just prefer the fake to the real. Prepare for the new reality and get ready for the weird. So, what does this all mean for our future? Well, let's have a quick look at some news headlines from the not-so-distant future. These are not real, but who knows what the future will bring and how weird it will be. Self-driving cars begin organizing for equal rights. World leaders hire AI duplicates for press conferences. Humanity declares war on the algorithm. Digital consciousness transfer now available. Upload your mind today. AI declares sentience, demands right to vote. Brain implants now a fashion statement. Neural chic sweeps nation. Deepfake politicians now running for office. Debates held in metaverse. Scientists discover AI can dream. Find landscapes of logic in code. Human creativity declared quaint. AI art museums open worldwide. Personalized AI companions now legally recognized as emotional support entities. Global water shortage solved by AI. Weather patterns now predictable. AI algorithms develop humor, begin generating stand-up comedy routines. So, from the way you think to the art you see, AI is making life weird. We've covered 16 ways that this is happening, and we've only touched the surface. So, what does this all actually mean for the future? So is the future going to be weird? Absolutely. The good news is, you're part of the ride, so let's all embrace the weird together. Let's try and stay as human as possible, and not let the AI take over completely. Remember, our human creativity, empathy, and critical thinking are the tools that will help us navigate this future. Want to unlock the power of AI? Our free newsletter gives you the tips, trends, AI news, and tools you need to succeed. Sign up with the link in the description below. Your journey doesn't stop here. Watch our next video, right here, and keep building your knowledge.